entity of a photograph
right, I know.
can be touched in any editorial way. We cannot place text over the picture, we can't recrop the picture, we have to respect the entire form of the image. You think it's possible today in the editorial world to follow that rule?
I'm not categorical about it. You know, this was a quote that was sort of made a strong statement. I think you can, but you do it with the photographer, and I think that's where respect comes in. When at the New Yorker, when we did it, I would call the photographer. We would send them what the image was, and would work with him and find a compromise because, you know, in magazines, the word, especially in the New Yorker, the word dominates, and there's this very strict, rigorous format.
Yeah.
So then a resolution has to be found. So in that sense, but I think the respect for the photograph and for a good photograph, I should say, has to be there. And the word is the same true for words. You know, editors can slash words, or they can respect words and make it better. You know, or you know, edit it in a way it's more concise. So, yeah, it's not quite as categorical.
Is a photography the painting of the 21st century?
No, I think it's separate. You know, I think it's just like music. You have blues and you have jazz, and you have, you know, sometimes you have two things together. But I think they have their own components, painting and photography. And yes, it's become much more popular, but I just see them as separate things that flourish in their own right.
To work with something else. Elizabeth is a very interesting woman, and she's know very well what is to be a photographer, to take picture. Okay, she has done the work for 30 years, and maybe she know how is important the rule of the photographer more better than me. I know what it means to stay around, to take a picture, to show the picture, and
the technique.
But the technique, I'm not too much interested about technique. I'm interested about what the people have something to tell, something to show, and my rule recently when I went to Fabrica has been to discover the younger photographer, and why I decided to do that was because I think there is a moment where you can do something, there is a moment where you must to give back what you receive. Okay, I think that my life has been in certain point interesting, and I would like to give back to the younger generation the helping I received when I was younger in certain point.